Hey Rhody, I'm Elise Major.
And I'm Jenna Kaplan, and this is Hey Rhody Weekly, where we bring the pages of our magazines to life. Elise, your hair is looking stunning.
Why, thank you, Jenna, and so does yours.
Why, thank you. I didn't do it myself.
Same. We both went to the dry bar and we got, what is it called, like the Mai Tai Junior or something?
I don't know about you, but I got the dry martini.
Dry martini. I don't know why I keep calling it the Mai Tai. Must be because of the cocktail issue, which you'll learn more about in a few minutes.
But yeah, so the dry bar, it's a great place to go to. Free parking, the one in Providence.
For 2 hours.
2 hours, and really it only took an hour.
Yeah, it only took an hour.
And there's also a location in Cranston.
Cranston, yep.
But yeah.
And it was a great place. They treat you all nice. You know, you sit in the chair and then they bring you to the shampoo bar area. And they brought us, mimosas.
Yeah, well, they brought me a mimosa and then you copied me.
I copied everything she did today.
Yeah.
I copied her hair, I copied her drink.
I guess you just want to be me.
I do, little Jenna. So yeah, don't forget, the dry bar is a great place to get a blowout. They don't do cuts, they don't do color, it's just blowouts, which is great.
And braids.
And braids, that's right. So if you have an event, or maybe you're getting on or off the train, perfect way to refresh. So for August, the statewide cover story is all about cocktail culture, and it's very cool.
One of my favorite topics.
I know, and it's very cool. What we did was we have this great photographer writer named Gina Mastrostefano. She's based in the East Bay, and she visited 4 locations, asked for a signature drink, sampled them, photographed it, wrote about it. There's a place in Warwick called the Social House where they serve it in a bird cage. They put the cocktail in there. Have you been there, Jenna?
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
Do tell.
I went, what was it? Like their soft opening I went to?
Yeah.
I didn't have the bird drink. I had an espresso martini and it was chef's kiss. It was so good.
I like those.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because it's almost like a speakeasy vibe. It's very nice.
It used to be like a craft store or something like that. It was completely remodeled into this bar. So that's kind of fascinating.
Yeah, it's very like Prohibition era.
Cool. And then another cocktail is at Palo. Have you been to Palo?
I have been to Palo.
Excellent. I love having an on the beat reporter here.
I have not had the drink though that was written about in the article, the Cubano Viejo.
Yeah.
Haven't had that, but I know it's like mojito style pretty much. So sounds refreshing.
Yeah, delish. And then there's Bar 12 in Newport was another one of the 4.
Haven't been there.
Okay, field trip. And then the last place was the cafe in Westerly. Guess who had the Dipper Sipper?
You did? Is that the one with Soupy?
It is.
How was it?
It was really like fascinating because it's very alcohol-y. Like it was really heavy and I could only do like a little sip at a time. But I feel like if you were to hang out somewhere and you had all night, you could just sip that thing and feel all nice.
The article itself is really, we do once a year at least, we do a cocktail issue. And this year, as part of our new format, we have the cocktail issue as a statewide piece. Rhode Island has really old traditions with cocktails, with alcohol, with we have the America's oldest brewery.
And we were a rebellious state.
During Prohibition.
We have a unique backdrop for like a thriving cocktail scene, and there's tons of stuff to cover. The article itself is great. There, like Elise was outlining, there is a cocktail that goes along with a location, but then there's also pairing notes and a breakdown of the other things that are available there. It's a great article if you're into trying new places, trying new drinks, you want some inspiration for someplace new to go. It's really a can't miss. So if you want to swing by a local place, pick up an issue, or hop online and read the whole thing on our website.
And now to take a moment and mention our sponsor for this episode, Rhode Island Energy. Rhode Island Energy can help you find ways to save, including 75 to 100% off approved insulation and 100% off air sealing. It all starts with a no-cost home energy assessment.
Schedule your no-cost home energy assessment today at rienergy.com/save-at-home. That's rienergy.com/save-at-home.
And now back to the show.
So Elise, you know that I was recently just on a cruise ship, right?
I do know that.
I was away on a cruise in Greece, and the whole time I was on the cruise ship, I was thinking, you know what? This ain't no Block Island ferry.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. Like, how so?
just, you know, the song,
The song. Sail away on the
Block Island Ferry. The Block Island Ferry, it really is such a hidden gem
It is.
of Rhode Island, and it takes you to the Block Island, which is where we had a content day.
I know, that was so much fun. And what that means is we were creating content for Block Island Ferry, photos, video, stuff like that. It was really fun.
Yeah, this was actually our second year doing a Block Island Ferry trip, a Block Island day. We had originally kind of started talking to the Block Island Ferry to do something for them. We were like, well, the smartest way to do that is to promote what you can do out for the day, because there's so much to do on Block Island. We try to give you kind of almost like a possible itinerary, a place to stop in the morning when you first get there, places to go to retail shop, little trip out to Southeast Light where you can get Southeast Light Delight. They have a food truck with awesome lobster related stuff, lobster grilled cheese, a lobster roll.
Yeah.
And even though it was a work day, we were like, I forget, 6 of us went maybe or something like that.
Yeah, it was like the whole
It's like a
editorial
field trip.
arc.
We had the best time. I mean, it was so much fun. It feels almost like it was like our own little retreat for the day, you know, because we just had so much fun.
Yeah, we get to work a little bit of fun into a work day in the summer and give us an excuse to take a trip to Block Island.
And we all bought merch.
And we all bought merch.
Except for you, I don't think you did.
No, I never do. I'm always just like, justifying spending $60 or $70 or $80 on a sweatshirt is not in my itinerary.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do it.
I'm not the same. You're
But
not
we all
cupping
had
the same
delicious
call.
food and drinks. We had cocktails, we had sandwiches and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's a great day.
Block Island, don't miss it.
Sail away on the ferry.
So I'm watching the news and
And
there's like a swarm of dragonflies.
I've never seen that many dragonflies in one spot.
Did your phone blow up afterward? Because everybody's like, the end of the world is here and it's happening in Watch Hill or whatever.
Yeah, it was in Narragansett.
Yeah, and Westerly.
Oh, it was all over?
Yeah,
Oh my.
I didn't know it was in Narragansett.
So I'm doing a little on-the-fly research here.
No pun
and
intended.
No, I know.
Apparently the experts said that it was possibly dragonflies commuting maybe from Canada, and it was the sudden shift in temperatures on the ocean pushed them inland. So if there wasn't some sudden change, they would have just stayed out on the water and nobody would have even known.
See, they should have been working from home because if they weren't commuting, we wouldn't have had these problems.
I didn't
My
know though that
God.
they like migrated.
I
as
didn't
a
either. I thought that
pack.
was a bird thing.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, because there's dragonflies. out there.
Dragonflies are here.
I know, you can be like, you're so girly. Shut up, Nick.
Block
Sail
Island
away
content
on
day.
the Block Island ferry. You do not appreciate merch.
No, I do.
I could go off
Just nothing
about
on
it for 30 minutes. Did
All
they
I saw was the video of a ton of dragonflies and people on the beach being like, ah!
And that's one to grow on.
What is that from?
The more you know.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
All right, I feel like that's done.